Here's my theory. All right. You already have a youth movement. People came to Portland starting in 2005 to the next however many years, because it was going to deliver on your dreams, right? Portlandia.
Yeah.
It was going to, you can live your green dream. You can build your business. It's affordable.
The dream of the 90s is alive and living in
Dream of the
Portland.
90s. And then I wrote an article in 2010 for the Oregonian called "Is Portland the New Neverland?" because I interviewed a bunch of young people, and all of them were saying why is it I need to work 3 jobs? I thought I was supposed to come here and be able to be in a band and raise a chicken and have my dream come true. And it's you still have to work. And they
can't even raise a chicken.
Why can't I just have a goat and smoke pot and have everything work out? It's well, because that's not what grown-ups do, right? So some of them went on and made it and in their little things, but a lot of them didn't. Well, what happens when your dream doesn't come true? You get a little disaffected. You might be a little disappointed. I thought rent was $85. Now it's $685, and I've got 5 roommates, and I don't like it. Can't get in the bathroom.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of disaffection. Trump is now coming into office. Everybody's hair goes on fire, and they can't seem to get it out. And they're not living their dream, but they can find identity in being sort of protesting the right and going out there. We're going to fight for women and minorities, and we're going to do the right thing. And then George Floyd is killed. And then Trump sends troops. And you are completely animated. First of all, we've talked about this. Your job is gone. You can't leave the house. You can't go see bands or go to a bar, but you could be out in the streets. This is I watched it. It was near orgasmic every night to be in the street, fucking shit up. But then what happens? Then it's 2021. It gets cold. The city gets pretty depressed. Maybe you get your job back. Maybe you're still in college. Maybe you go to graduate school. Maybe you get married. Maybe you move on with your life. You do not say, you know what? That thing I did in August of 2020, that's it. That's my life. I'm going to be this from now on. I am going to be a committed and violent radical. Okay, where do you go get a paycheck for that?
Where it doesn't pay is one of the problems.
Well, not if you believe if you think that there's a direct pneumatic tube from George Soros to all of these people, which there is not, but you won't convince people of that. I can't argue anymore about what that is. But I think that they went on with their lives, just like I said to my editor yesterday. It's like Beatlemania. You enjoy it for a while and then you go do something else. So we are not seeing in the streets of Portland what we had in 2020. No matter how much Trump and his administration is trying to make fetch happen, it just kind of isn't happening. But there's another reason for that, but we'll get to that.